Wakanda forever!
We must find a way to look after one another as if we were one single tribe.
What's good, YouTube? I just want to send out a special salute to the big homie Court Dog, the Holdin Court podcast, putting KC on the map. I'm trying to tell you, when it comes to the podcast game, he's doing it. I'm seeing people on here that I haven't seen in a while. I mean, we got people on here that you don't even see that do interviews like that. You know what I mean? Like, for real. You know, Ice-T, you know, Lil Easy, you know, we got a lot of people. Michael J. White. It's just so many people on here, man, that you don't even see on the regular that do interviews. And I like that he's really giving them their shine. You feel me? So get on this, man, for real. Y'all really need to tap in with him, man, for real, you know, because, you know, he's doing something for the town. He's doing something for us, you know what I'm saying, getting us out there. All of these different entertainers are really tapping in with him, you know, and if you are a rapper or, you know, actor, anything like that from KC, you need to tap in with him on Facebook, Instagram, all the social medias, you know what I mean, like, for real. And some of these interviews have a lot of information in them, you know what I mean, about people's history, past, real facts, you know what I mean? So you really got to, you know, salute the big homie on this, man, for real, because he really put this together, you know, for us and everything. And I really appreciate that he's doing this thing, you know what I mean? He even went to the verses with Busy Bone, you know what I mean? So you get to see the behind the scenes a little bit of that, you know. So, you know, you got to give somebody their flowers, you know, while they here, you know, and that's me doing that and also saluting them, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm a FOBLOCC nigga for real, you know what I'm saying? And it's FOBLOCC forever, you know. So he's representing the town. You know, we also need to be supporting him. I just wanted to tap on one of his interviews real quick so that way you can see what it's like and everything. So I'm going to scroll down here real quick. You know, I really like the Ice-T's, the Master P interview, and there was one with Master P, and I think a lot of people need to hear this, you know what I mean? Let's find it real quick. All right, here it is.
I'm home court, instead in trial. Why ain't I see you around?
So even in life, I might have a big house, but somebody else got a house 10 or 20 times the size of mine. Do that make me want their house? No.
Right. Thankful for what you have.
I'm thankful for what I have and appreciate it, know that I got something nice, and this is in my means, and I should be thankful for that.
Yeah.
But some people get caught up into, oh, man, let me tell you something. I went and visited one of my friends the other day. He got the biggest house in the world. It's 105,000 square foot.
God damn. It's an amusement park.
It's bigger than an amusement park.
Damn.
But guess what? I don't want his house, but I'm happy I could celebrate him. Yeah. His house costs $550 million. I'm just happy to know that I know somebody like that. Yeah. That I can go knock on his door and say, look, man, let me get $100 million. And,
hey, need some pancakes? Hey, it's levels to the shit. Because I go to his shit, feel the same way. You know what I mean?
Hey, you see what I'm saying? But think about it. But we all excited for our friends and the people around us. We happy for them. We not like, oh, I want that house. No. You don't know what goes with that.
Yeah.
You don't know the bills. If somebody's house costs $550 million, then what type of monthly bills they got to pay to keep it going? So that's what I'm saying is like, it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
But look at the hustle that this man did to put himself in that position to be able to maintain a lifestyle like that.
Right. You're supposed to celebrate people though, because again, we've been rocking for 20 years. He ain't never heard, you know what I mean? We ain't never talked to each other like that. Why you got an elevator in the house, Court?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
We just get after the bag.
Yeah. And I think that's what life is about, because so you got to imagine with me, I don't have to ride around in a nice car every day.
Mm-hmm.
I could ride around in my truck and still be cool. I don't have to fly on a private jet.
Right.
I could go on a regular plane. Now, if I need to go on a private jet, I could go on one.
We have.
And that's what I'm saying. So you gotta be happy in your own skin.
Yep.
You gotta be happy with yourself.
Exactly.
You know, because you're never gonna be happy trying to beat somebody else or what they have. You envy it or you jealous of it. And I think that's what life is about for people that can't see the big picture.
Right.
And that's what it is. A lot of people can't see the big picture. All right, I'm going to stop it right there, and I'm going to go back real quick. You know, I got to go tap on a few other interviews before I end this. Okay? Let's see. Let's scroll down here. It was something else. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll just go ahead and see. I'm gonna basically show you. I'm gonna get back to finding jewels for real. I'm gonna get back to that. But a lot of, Ice-T's interviews were good, and I just want to tap on one of them real quick. All right. Talk about it.
And things only stay hip for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So hip hop kind of like eats itself.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne's old. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
It
At like 35 or 36
right,
or whatever.
exactly.
Yeah.
quick. Now, I put out a record in my 60s. Instead of hip hop saying that's great,
Right.
which gives everybody else a longer run,
Exactly.
they don't understand that.
Exactly.
They don't understand that. When somebody like Big Daddy Kane drops a record, they should jump on that because that means that could extend their life. But they're just concerned. Now, the hip hop sweet spot is 15 to 25.
Right.
That's when kids are in school and college and they play that song over and over and over. That's how you get all those streams.
Mm-hmm.
Once you hit 30, life kind of changes.
Yep.
And now it becomes into more adult hip hop.
Yep.
So, it is what it is. Me, I was on every cover, every magazine, me and LL, me and Q, me and Easy. I've done every publication, right on, all that. So you have to evolve.
Yep. Evolve or dissolve.
The beauty of my game is my Ice-T fans are SVU fans. The people that loved me as a rapper are now grown, have kids, and watch me on
That's
television.
probably the same demographic.
It's the same.
Yeah.
So it's the mother who's like, I love you on SVU, but I was at them shows back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Don't look like, she might even have gray hair, but she gonna pull out the picture with her with the Adidas on. And they also kind of teach their kids too. Like when their kids come out and say, Little Winky is the shit, they're like, let me turn you on to SIBO. Let me turn you on to some shit with, So the new is necessary.
Yeah.
But I think the key to evolution is embracing your evolution.
Mm-hmm.
It's not trying to fight it. It's not Ice-T trying to be 20.
Right.
It's me just being the flyest 63-year-old nigga you ever seen. You understand what I'm saying? And stay thin in the waist, handsome in the face, you know what I'm saying? Knock a bitch to a brick wall with this my motherfucking conversation. You see what I'm saying? So as long as you got that, that's a bar. So you say, when I met Michael Franchise and he's 70,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Damn, he don't look 70.
that's
crazy.
that's fly.
Yeah.
So reassessing what your life could be. You could look at me and say, Ice is 63. I'm gonna be like Ice when I'm 63.
Right.
Instead of worrying about what I looked like when I was 23, because I can never be 23 again.
Exactly.
But here's news for you. How old are you?
I'm 30. I'm about to be 40.
You're gonna want to listen. You're gonna want to be fly when you're 50.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to be fly when you're 60.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to be fly when you're 70. I was in Miami with an 80-year-old motherfucker on his yacht, and this shit was off the motherfucking chain. This nigga came out with the motherfucking open shirt with the 80 years old like this, balling, bitches. I'm like, nigga, it don't stop. It does not stop until you let it stop.
Exactly.
I'm going to stop it right there. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff I'm talking about, I got one more for y'all, and this is Jay Prince. I got to find it, This is the one where he's talking about real estate.
Moment, and then, you know what I mean, it moved on. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you seeing success, you riding high, man.
I'm curious, what was your first move? What was your first like legitimate purchase? Once you start getting this rap money and you know you could really show it, you know, you ain't gotta be doing all the other shit. What did you do when you got your first piece of money?
First piece of money. Well, the first piece of money I got, and I think this is important. I'm gonna go outside of rap first. The first piece of money that I got, man, I didn't buy no jewelry. I didn't buy no vehicle. I purchased my mother a house with an acre of land. You know what I mean? And that reward from the smile that was on her face, you know what I mean? I still get high off of that today. And she dead and gone now. But I had to put that there. Now, when it came to corporate America and Rap-A-Lot and I started getting paid. Now, what was important to me before I started making like big payments and buying up shit when I started making money, because I was a millionaire inside of Rap-A-Lot before I became a millionaire outside of Rap-A-Lot. It was important to me to reinvest in my company and keep the momentum going where my company was concerned before I started splurging too heavily on my own. But to answer that question, the first thing, man, had to be some real estate. You know what I mean? A lot of people, even to this day, they play chess. I always been a nigga that liked to play Monopoly. You know what I mean? So even back then, I was playing Monopoly. You know, at 21 years old, I had a 30-acre ranch.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So I was playing Monopoly even back then. You know what I mean? I ain't stopped.
That's good game, OG. I ain't never heard it put like that. Yeah, and you know, it's funny, OG. Same with me, bro. You know, it's almost like our stories are somewhat linear, but I'm just younger. I started buying my first property at 19. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I started buying property, just to be honest with you. I had my little hustle money. And I watched a lot of the OGs buy real estate. I really didn't know what I was doing. To be honest with you, I started buying property. So in my mind, I thought that in case I went to jail, I'd had something to, you know, borrow against or to get me out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I started buying it. So I got up to probably about 11 properties free and clear. I didn't even know what I had. I didn't even know what equity meant, OG. I didn't know none of that. And I started talking with a young lady from a credit union, and she was like, hey, you know, you own them properties free and clear? I was like, yeah. She was like, you know how much equity you got? I said, no. And so within probably, I say 5 months, she gave me a line of credit for like $600,000, you know, over the property to do what I needed to do. I was like 21, you know what I'm saying? So I always tell the youngins, like, man, get you a piece of real estate. You know what I'm saying? Even with my co-producer, Ken, you know, same thing. I told him the same thing. He bought some stuff.
I got 4 right now.
Right.
4 here.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so, but it all started just, you know, a nigga just trying to, you know, do something and trying to cover my ass. You know what I mean?
So, I can dig it. You know what I mean? And
I'm going to stop it right there, you know, but that's some of the jewels I was talking about that, you know, they drop on here. And I really think everybody need to just, you know, support the homie, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe, like, drop a comment, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure y'all be engaged in a lot of the stuff that Big Court Dog is doing, you know, because he's doing a lot of it for KC. And if you ain't hip to that, man, you know, you need to get hip to that for real, because there's not a lot of cats right now that's doing what he's doing, you know what I mean? And I find myself as one of the people that's trying to get KC out there as far as in the actors, movies, and TV series. So stay tuned to Blue Line Studios, you know, Black Cinema Media. You know, I'm going to be doing a lot of like channel reviews and also like movie reviews and television reviews. So, you know, tap in with me, all right? All right, I'm out of here.
find a way to look after one another as if we were one single tribe.